Good morning, everybody. I just wanted to come on real quick and say hi. I haven't been on. There's been a lot going on behind the scenes over here. The first thing is that I'm having trouble with the van. 2 days now. The engine light won't go off. It's probably because of the leak with the oil. But it's $100 just to hook that sucker up to find out what's wrong, and that's putting a crimp in my budget for the month. Second thing is it's going to be very cold for the next week or so. We're going down to 30 degrees, and it's actually only going to be 20 degrees in Jacksonville. Down here at the beach, because we ain't too far from them, it's going to be about 30 to 25 degrees. So I found a real nice person. It was a very nice home, and I got Duke a new home. Living in the van, if it was a bigger van, that's one thing, but this is a minivan, and that dog needs a real life. I was only supposed to be his foster mommy, not his forever mommy. Having trouble with my voice. So he's gonna be hanging out on a horse ranch. Big open spaces. I'm very happy. I'm happy and extremely sad. I miss my little man. But he's gonna have a better life. And if I could only find one of us a place to live. I'm glad it was him. So I'm still very sick. My blood pressure is all over the place. It's way high and then it drops way low, and that's to be expected. But making videos and doing the live streams, the doctor doesn't want me doing live streams. There's too many poo-poo heads out there to do the live streams. And I'm not allowed to read comments if I make the videos, so he suggested that I please don't do this for a little while till I get what's going on under control. So I wanted to wish everybody a Merry Orthodox Christmas that started today, and I will be praying to Jesus that engine light turns off, but because of that little oil leak, I think I'm losing vacuum pressure. So I'm hoping it's just the little hoses that I saw were gunked up on the little plastic elbow joints where the million little hoses come out of where the oil was leaking, and that's why they're so dirty and greasy. If it's just hoses and connectors, that's one thing. I'm worried it's like the fuel oil pump. I don't know. The car is running fine. Every once in a while I go to hit the gas and it stutters, so I don't know if I'm not just pressing the gas pedal hard enough. I'm still getting used to driving a truck over here. So, but she starts up right away. She's not pulling any issues while I'm driving it. And I check the parking spot every day. Like, ever since the first day I got a car, I check my parking space every time I pull out, whether it's shopping or parking overnight, or you know what I mean. I always check my parking space when I pull out of anywhere I am. Nothing. There's nothing dripping out. We have no leaks. We have no puddles. Not even the air conditioner left puddles underneath the car like everybody's does, when it drains out. So I'm gonna have to figure something out, because I forgot I had to pay for the post office box this month. So my extra $100 just blew out the window. Having to pay the post office box. I thought I was ahead of the game this month. I spend at least more than that on Duke every month. So that was also a problem. Feeding Duke was becoming a hardship for me. It was very expensive. The bigger he got, the more he was eating. So he was a growing boy. And so everything's okay. I won't be going to the park. That throws a crimp in what I do every day. If I go to the park and the car won't start, they're going to tow me out. So I'm just gonna parking lot it for a while until I can get to Firestone and have them hook it up to the code reader. And then I was gonna go get a code reader at AutoZone, but when I'm watching everybody's videos, it gives you like 5 things that it could be. So even if I get the 5 things that it could be, I still have to go to the mechanic for him to figure out which of the 5 things that I found out it is. You know what I mean? So it's more advantageous to me to just go right to Firestone and pay them the $100 to hook the car up and have them look at it and figure out what it is. And that's what I'm gonna have to do. But I'm gonna have to wait a little while to do that. I don't know what I'm gonna do. So there's a lot going on. I was hoping I'd get through the winter before anything bad happened with the car, but I'll figure it out. So I'll give you updates. I'll make some posts, but that's what's happening here. So parking lot life it is for me, until we figure out what's happening and how much it'll cost to fix it. So everybody say a little prayer. It's a bunch of little plastic hoses and connectors, and I'm pretty sure that's what it is. If I'm losing air pressure, that's probably why. So keep your fingers crossed. It's a bunch of hoses and little elbows that just need to be replaced, and that they're all on top and we don't get to rip half the engine apart. And the other thing is that I'm glad Duke's got his new forever home, because with the car breaking down, I can't take Duke into Firestone. You know, he wouldn't be good in there, and I wouldn't want to go through what I went with sitting with Mouse on the side of the road. And this is why I say, if you're gonna live this life and you don't got some brand new $100,000 Sprinter van, and you got a car that you constantly got to be making repairs for, you know, this is not a life for animals. Cats are cool, they hang out, but dogs, you know, this was not a good situation for Duke. So at least he's not here for the breakdown. That I'm extremely grateful for. So God answered my prayers and got Duke a good man to take him, and which is what I wanted. He needed a man to keep his ass in line, and yeah. So if anything goes wrong, he promises to come call me immediately. You know what I mean? So far it's been a week, and everything's been a-okay. I haven't gotten a phone call, nothing like that, and so yeah. So I hope everyone's having a lovely new year. So fingers crossed it's plastic hoses and elbow joints and connectors, because I think that's really what it is. I will see you guys shortly, I promise, and I will update you as follows. Okay, guys? It's gonna take me all day to get this one up. I love you guys. I will see you soon, and I'll keep you all updated, okay? Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas again. I'll see you guys shortly, I promise, okay? Bye, everybody.